I'd like to tell you a story of the artist and the apprentice. Now, once upon a time, in a far, far away land, long
Pour
ago,
in the sugar.
there was a little boy who was taken to the
Add
master
in the
painter
yeast.
in the whole land. He was the best that you could
Lastly,
find
the
anywhere.
salt.
And over the years, this boy
Mix
started
everything to
develop
combine.
amazing skills at drawing spectacular pieces. Then one day,
Create
the
a well
master
in the
invited
middle
him,
again.
and he told him, "Young man, I have finished
Pour
teaching
in
you
3 cups
everything
of
I
water.
possibly can. It's time for you to go out into the real world." And the boy looked a bit puzzled and he said, "But how do I know if I'm that good?" So he asked the young apprentice to get a canvas and paint his
Go in
most
with your hands at
spectacular
this point.
masterpiece and bring it to him. And so the young
Mix,
apprentice
mix.
did just that. It took him several days, but he made the most beautiful
Time to
piece of
transfer
art
to a working surface.
and he brought it to his master.
Scoop out the
The
dough.
master asked him to get an easel and take his canvas to the marketplace.
Knead for at
However,
least 10 to
he should take a
15 minutes.
paintbrush and black paint, as well as a cardboard where he would write certain key instructions. So the boy took it to the entrance
Knead,
of the
knead
marketplace,
until fully
set up the easel,
incorporated.
put the beautiful masterpiece up on display for everyone to see, and then set the paint and paintbrush next to it. And then he created this message. He was told by his master to write down, "If you see anything wrong, or if you dislike any part of this work of
It
art,
is ready
put a
once
black
it
dot on it."
bounces right back.
At the end of the day, the young apprentice went back
Share
to the
into 4
marketplace,
equal
and
parts.
to his shock and dismay, the entire piece was covered in black. He was demoralized. He was dismayed.
Place a quarter
He was
of the
so
dough.
deflated. So he took the piece back to the
Roll
master
using a
and was
pin
actually
before
in tears.
rolling to
He said,
desired
"You
shape.
hate my work. I'm not that good." He told him to calm down and gave him the same set of instructions again, to go and paint another
Cover and
spectacular
allow
piece.
it to rest
After
for
a few
45
days,
minutes.
reluctantly,
Place the
the
second
young
a quarter
apprentice did
into a
just
pan.
that. And when
The
he
third
brought
a
it
quarter
back,
dough is going
it
for
was
first
just
rise.
as beautiful as the first piece. So he took it once again
Cover and
to the
put it in a
marketplace,
dark, warm
as he was
place.
instructed to do. However, this time around,
After
he was told to take
45
white
minutes.
paint and a paintbrush, and what he was to write on the note was, "If you like any part of this painting, put a white dot on it."
Ready
End of
after
the day, he
20
went back,
minutes if baking.
and to his shock,
Rub some
and
margarine on the
disbelief,
surface.
the entire painting was white. He was so excited. However, he was a bit
The
puzzled.
third and
So he
fourth
took it
dough
back to
going
the
for
master
second
painter,
rise.
and he said, "I don't understand. Some really like it and some really hate it." He then asked him to do one more assignment. He said,
Spread
"Go
all
once
over.
more and paint another beautiful masterpiece just like the other two." And the boy did. When he brought it back, he now asked him to get
Put
black
into a
canvas
square
and a
baking
second
pan.
easel. He told him to take it to the entrance
Cover
of the
and put
marketplace
it in a
and
dark,
take
warm
a
place.
paintbrush, as well as
Roll
a
dough
whole
into a
mix of
rod
paints
and
that
cut
were
into
used to
smaller
create that.
pieces.
And the young apprentice did just that.
Roll
This
each
time
piece
around, the
into a ball
instruction
and
was,
arrange in the
"If you
pan.
don't like any part of this work of art, please create your own on the blank canvas." And at the end of the day, the young apprentice came back, and he was quite surprised, because his
Arrange in the
masterpiece was
pan this
black,
way, leaving
and the
space
canvas
for
he
in
brought
between.
was totally blank, just the way he left it. So he went back to his master. And
Put
he
into
says,
a
"I'm a bit
preheated
confused.
oven for
I took
15
it,
to
however,
20
no one seemed
minutes.
to be able to replicate what I had done." He said,
Rub
"Son,
some
I
margarine
want
on the
you to remember
surface.
this. In life, there are people who will love what you do, and there are people who will hate what you do. There are people who would love the service you offer, and there will be people who will hate what you
In
have to offer.
conclusion, the
However,
differences are as
if you are
follows.
authentic, and if you make sure each and every time in all your interactions,
Simply spreading
in
butter and
everything you
toasting
do,
with a pan
you
or
produce
toaster.
your best masterpiece, then you have
You can
nothing to
eat
worry
it
about.
plain, with
Remember
egg
this,
or a jam to
those
it.
who do hate and criticize
Another
your
way
work,
is to dip it
most
in
likely
egg
won't
and
be able
fry.
to replicate what you do. So focus on creating your best masterpiece each and every time. The truth of the matter
Thank you for watching.
Please like and subscribe to our channel.